I'm a fan of Carmelo Anthony. I've known him for more than a decade. I got a lot of love for this brother, okay? But the reality of the situation is if we're going to be honest about it, and you're hearing this from somebody who genuinely loves this brother, okay? There is no doubt that he's taking a step back. Age and attrition kicks in. He's 33 years old. So let's be clear about that, number one. Number two, once upon a time, his jump shot was a part of his arsenal. It was a preeminent part of his arsenal. Now it's all he's got because he doesn't seem to have the legs that he used to have. Number three, he's never been accused of being a stout defender. And number four, you have a situation where there are plenty of winning situations he could have been in, but he chose the money over winning. And so now, this latter part in his career, think about what he had said. Remember when he got moved to Atlanta and then he was going to get bought out of Atlanta before he ended up landing in Houston? He was talking about, dealing with having to be bought out, like somebody affecting his ego that way. Reality hasn't truly set in yet, and it has to hit him. At some point in time, you get drafted in the same draft as LeBron James. LeBron James has been to 9 NBA Finals. You've been to 0. Your career, 24.7 point per game scorer before last season in OKC. But the reality is that OKC thought they would be better without you than with you. Now you're in Houston. In the first 6 games, y'all have lost 5. And without James Harden, you were in the starting lineup the last 2 and shooting 33% in those games. These are the kind of things that's going to be held against him. Now, it's a long season, and I believe that Carmelo Anthony can make a contribution. He's no scrub, and I personally believe he should be starting because he's better off starting than coming off the bench. But there is no denying that a lot of negative things that people try to say about Carmelo, whether right or wrong, it's undoubtedly self-inflicted because he made those decisions to ensure that he got his money as opposed to ensuring himself of being in a winning situation. And the ultimate indictment, if we really want to get down to the nitty-gritty about it, LJ, you really think that Carmelo Anthony could not have ended up in Cleveland last year if LeBron James didn't want him there?
No,
you really
I agree.
think that if LeBron wanted Carmelo Anthony in Cleveland last year, the New York Knicks would have traded him to Cleveland. And Kevin Love would be in a New York Knicks uniform. LeBron didn't want to do it. He can slice it any way he wants to. He can tell you anything he wants to. If LeBron James wanted Carmelo Anthony in Cleveland, Carmelo Anthony would have been in Cleveland last year. And Carmelo Anthony would have been in an NBA Finals for the first time in his career. And it didn't happen. So these are the kind of things that we can't escape from in the process of recognizing and appreciating the greatness that he once had. I got love for the brother, and I wish him nothing but the best. And I'm hoping things work out for him in Houston. But I'm not going to sit up here and deny to my listeners and my viewers what we're seeing. I'm not going to do that.